should be able to zoom too this direction. Let's see. I don't see any pollen at the moment. Looks like here's one that's awful sickly. Zoomed in too far. And I have this darn net on, and I can't really see myself. I'm looking through a grid right in front of my face. Hey now, I'm not any good. Don't have any pollen on me. One landed on me and started kissing me. Did not sting me, but anyways. So I'm not afraid to get stung again, but I really want to avoid it. I haven't been stung by a honeybee since I was a kid that I can remember. And the only time I ever got stung by them then was stepping directly on them, playing in the yard with no shoes on. And they like little clover leaves and dandelion, and if you step on them, they reflexively sting and die. And if you do get stung by a honeybee, their stinger comes out, has barbs on it, and their venom sac is still attached to it. So even if the bee's gone, if the stinger's still in you, you have to be real careful to scrape it out, or like to get a credit card or something hard and scrape across your skin. If you try to pull it out, you stand a chance of squeezing that venom sac and giving yourself even more of a dose of it. And I think I did that because it was up underneath my polar fleece buzzing around, and it stung me and was still buzzing, and I started trying to reach up to get it off of me or get it out, and I'm sure I disturbed whatever stinger was still stuck in me. This is for the other one, but it's been delayed. We got them from a different bee breeder, and theirs are delayed in Georgia because of weather. So probably next week or the week after. Man, there was some giant ass. That was a drone I just missed going in to show you. Actually, I think there's a drone right there in the center, a little bit bigger than the others. They're the only ones that actually will mate with the queen, and their job is just genetics, essentially. Other colonies don't mind drones from a different hive come into their colony because they don't steal food. So drones can get in and out no problem into other beehives, but forager bees, the workers that are foragers, if they attempt to enter a different hive, they'll get fought. They can tell. Anyways, I'm trying to look over the iPad screen to find some to hone in on that have pollen on them. I don't see any right now. The screen is really hard to see with the veil on, and so if I see one, I'll try to point my finger at it. I'll zoom in by the doors. That's also to keep some other types of bees. The perfect honeybee height or entrance space gap to give them for getting in and out is 3/8 of an inch. And there was a monk that designed this kind of hive that he wrote papers on it, and it was his advocation. He loved honeybees and studied them and figured out how to best practices, I guess is what I'm trying to think of. Maybe I'm disturbing them. I need to stand off to the side so they can get a straight shot. Maybe there's some that are coming in going, man, we can't get there. We're being blocked. Well, now I'm making shadows. It might be easier for me to send you some still pictures from of honeybees with their pollen on them. They have nectar storage other ways, but they carry the pollen back on little like saddlebags on their hips. It's real orange. Oh, there was one that just went in. Had a bunch on it. Here, oh, I think I see one coming in for a landing. Anyways, I've got some work to do. I'll come back out. I'm gonna upload these so you guys can look at them. Not on the honeybees. I got gardening work to do. I love you guys.